This is the AVR Roadshow. I'm Danyel and today we are in Parma, Ohio. We are at a restaurant called Twisted Taino. Now here's what I know. You are going to try a bunch of different flavors when coming here. And some of the things I get to taste test today is the first time I am ever trying it. I am so excited for this new adventure I'm about to have. Let's go meet the owner and eat some food. Jose, what is the first thing you're gonna make for us?
Today we're gonna make actually the trifongo rice bowl.
All right, let's get started. Kind of walk me through the steps of how you put all this together.
Great, so right behind me, I'm gonna have some steak, and the first thing that we do is some flank steak and put it right on the grill. It's gonna take just a quick couple minutes. Since it's nice and thin, the trifongo rice bowl is actually made with trifongo, which is mashed plantains, which we already have in here.
Yep.
Actually took deep fried some plantains and then we match them together with olive oil, garlic, chicken consomme. We do put a little bit of bacon in there. Bacon actually makes everything better.
Of course it does.
And we make like a little bowl and a vessel, that way we can put the rice and everything else.
Okay, so it's kind of like the bottom layer to it.
This is the vessel.
All right.
We got that cooking.
It's already looking like it's,
Yeah, it's getting there. And we actually gonna do some rice. The next step real quick, we're gonna take that steak. I'm gonna come over here, put some vegetables in there.
Okay, so the veggies go on top of the steak.
And then we're gonna do, this is like a consomme. It's a more a Caribbean Creole sauce with this based tomato. It's tomato based.
Ooh.
So here is sizzling. The first thing we're gonna do is plate that mofongo. Put some rice in there.
Oh, look how beautiful that is, color-wise.
We're all about flavors. We're all about colors. Latinos are known for the colorful, vibrant, and flavorful.
Kind of like a party.
Yeah.
Got a pretty decent bite here, Okay, here we go. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, fan favorite, and I know why. #1 fan, baby. #1 fan now.
Yep. And everybody else will be a fan as well.
Once you try this, game changer in your life right there.
Definitely.
So delicious, Jose. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's get some more food made, and then we're gonna chat more because you have a great story to share of how you got to where you are today.
Definitely.
So I look forward to telling everybody about
it.
You have quite, I would say, the success story of how you got to this place today. It wasn't always easy for you.
It wasn't either.
So can you just share as much as you're willing to share about your background?
Well, long story short, because it's a long story.
Yeah.
I was living in different places, in basements, my car for a while. And I actually went through a very hard divorce, and my ex-wife actually told me, hey, you need to do something, you got kids, you need to get something going. And the one thing that saved me was food. So I turned into my passion. I always loved watching Food Network, watching my grandma, my mom cooking and stuff like that. And I had one of the entrepreneurs here locally that she had like a bridal shop, and she was doing an expo, and she said, hey, Jose, help me promote to the Latino community. And I asked her, instead of paying me in money-wise, I told her, hey, let me show my food.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I did 2 lasagnas, and out of the 2 lasagnas, it was a quinceañero, it was a wedding, and everything just started evolving just like a snowball. And here we are, ever since 2016.
Oh my goodness. So, I mean, your story, I feel like that could inspire someone out there that maybe they're going through it and just, if you're passionate about something, go for it.
Oh, definitely.
Food is your passion. It's what you're amazing at.
Yes.
So now you're sharing the food with this community. You brought this restaurant. Tell me the reason you wanted to open up the restaurant.
We were doing catering for about 5 years, and my wife and I, she had the same vision, and we wanted to have a food business, but then COVID hit. And everything stopped. It was the weddings, the gatherings and stuff like that. And the only thing that I saw that was moving was takeout.
Yeah.
And I went ahead and I got a little money from the government that was helping small businesses due to COVID. And I actually went like, you know what, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna bet on this place, and that's what I did. And we opened Twisted Taino in August 2020, serving just takeout. And it was well received by the community, and something different. And here we are 4 years later. I mean, we're still moving.
Isn't there a meaning behind the name of the place?
Twisted Taino. Taino is the name of the natives that populate the whole Caribbean. And Twisted, of course, and it's just the way I see it's a modern take on traditional flavors from the Caribbean and Latin America.
Gotcha.
So because Tainos used to populate Colombia, Venezuela, Jamaica, Cuba, you know, I went ahead and took the flavors and ingredients from these places, including my wife, she's Mexican. And I was like, hey, you know what? This can go well with this item over here, you know? So I'm now fusing them flavors. So when people try to compare, I'm like, yeah, we have a strong foundation on Puerto Rican cuisine. They still find out there's some of these items, you know, they're like, oh my God, these flavors are amazing. Never tasted that combination before. And that's where Twisted Taino has stand out.
I love that. That's so cool and fun. I mean, just look at what's on the table right now. This is insane, amazing. I don't even know the words to use. Okay, we're gonna save this for last because this is, so let's start with this dish because this is actually very popular.
Right, this is birria tacos. And our queso birria tacos, we actually different from anybody else. We make like a quesadilla first, you know. We actually put that melted cheese right in between the tortillas. Then we put more cheese in the middle with the birria braised beef. Some chopped cilantro and onions. Keep it simple with the lime. And then we have our house sauce made in the house. It's an avocado habanero sauce.
It's like really nice and crunchy too. Oh my gosh, yeah. Birria is just, it's delicious, you know. And
it's very trendy now.
It is so trendy now. So I can see why this is a big hit.
And this is a family recipe from my wife, you know, since she's from Mexico. And she has a lot of our dishes. I mean, she puts a lot of the, you know, her little touch in there, so. Love
that power couple right there. Power couple that they both can cook. There you go. All right, let's talk about this. It's a feast, because feast is literally in the name of it. But what's the name of it?
El batey.
What does that mean?
Batey is actually an indigenous word for playground, because you have a little bit of everything. You can play with everything. It's a sampler, pretty much. I mean, and you can
play with it.
And you have 3 sides and 3 meats, you know, and you can actually mix and match with all our menus. So you can go, and this one, for example, has the pork chicharron. And then you have the Caribbean pork roast, which the way we make it, see, we took a little bit of that Mexican influence. Typically, Puerto Ricans, we just, you know, marinate it, put it on the oven. This one, we actually wrap it with a banana leaf. Just like the cochinita pibil. And then we have the garlic chicken.
This one right here.
And yuca fries, which is it's cassava. It's more like a starchy, like it's potato, you know, cocina potato. And the tostones, which is a staple in the Caribbean as plantain chips.
Is it spicy? Did I just do too much?
No.
Okay. I was like, oh no.
It has a tiny kick, but it's not spicy.
Goodness gracious.
And people ask us to bottle that thing all over.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. Wow. This is just like, am I doing this right?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how you could do it wrong, but you know. Oh my God, yeah, your sauces are delicious. Oh my goodness. Like these are like addicting. Like you need to sell like a gallon of these. You'd be making the big bucks.
90% of our sauces in here actually are more like 99%. They're actually made in house, including our barbecue.
All right, I gotta try at least, I mean, I'll be telling you this. This is normally for 4 to 6 people. So there will be to-go boxes after the camera stops rolling. But okay, out of the 3 meats, give me one to try and I'll try it.
Pork chicharron, addicting.
All right, that's what you're recommending.
And try that. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Literally, what he just said is exactly what I was thinking when I was chewing. Is there a lot of this around your area, or is this fairly new to the area? It's a new thing for people?
Well, in Cleveland, Puerto Ricans have been in here since the 50s, either a little bit earlier. But there's a lot of mom and pops. There's no restaurant pretty much like Twisted Taino, you know, where we, similar foods, yes, but nothing like Twisted Taino.
Oh, that's for sure. Because I was telling you off camera, I didn't grow up with any places like this. Like I've never been to a place a lot of this food, this is the first time for me. So I'm like, my goodness, like I'm 31 years old. What have I been doing? Like, what have I been doing my whole life? Oh my gosh. But yeah, your food's amazing. Well, listen, thank you so much for sharing your restaurant with us.
Oh,
We've had a
thank
great
you for
time.
coming.
And this is Twisted Taino right here in Parma, Ohio. We had such a fantastic time at this restaurant today. Did you see the spread they brought out for us? Yes, it was truly a feast. It was so amazing. And they are one of America's best restaurants. And for the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danielle DeTomo. I'll see y'all next time.